Welcome and thank you very much everyone watching this video. In this video I'm going to show you how to create variables in STATA software. As you know, STATA software is a statistical package that we use in the course of undertaking research. When we reach a data analysis stage of research process, the need of STATA software is imminent. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create variables. To start the data analysis process, the very step is the first step is to create the variables. Okay, to turn the questionnaire into variables, and in this video, I will show you how to do so. And this channel is all about research methodology, about using statistical packages such as SPSS and STATA, and there are also other contents in my channel, that language and course lecture videos are there. You can go for any content that you want to follow, and the Amharic and the English language, you can go for any content in any language, okay, whether it is in Amharic or in English. It is your choice. In this video, as I've told you, our intention is to how to create variables in STATA. And as you look, this is a STATA software interface. Okay, this is this is the interface of the STATA package, and there are 4 windows. Okay, there are 4 windows in this STATA interface. The first one here is that as you see in the right corner of the window of the STATA interface, there is a review window. Okay, a review window, and this review window keeps a track of all commands of STATA, both successful and unsuccessful. I will show you. And here in the left corner, okay, of the STATA interface, there is a variable window, and this is the result window. Okay, where in the middle, okay, the widest window of the STATA interface is a result window, and below here at the bottom there is a command window. Okay, therefore there are 4 windows in STATA interface: the review window, the variables window, and the result window, as well as the command window. And our focus today is on how to create variables. And let us assume we have collected data. Okay, we have collected data on a given research topic, and we want to analyze this data. And to analyze the data, we have to create variables on the questionnaire that we collected. And let me open a sample questionnaire. Okay, sample questionnaire, so that I will show you the steps of how to record the questionnaire in the form of variables into STATA software. Here in the local disk D, I have sample questionnaire, and let me open one of them. Let me open one of them and show you how to create variables in. Okay, let me go to the questionnaire part. Okay, this is the questionnaire. Okay, this is the questionnaire that we dispatched to the respondents of the study, and we collected data, let us assume. Then now we wanted to record gender of the household in the form of variables into STATA. We want to record the age of the household, education level of the household head, marital status of the household head, family size of the household head, household residence distance in kilometers from the market center in their community, household farmland size in hectares. Our interest is to record all this all these questions in the form of variables into STATA software, and there are many questions in this question, and we are just we just practice the recording of few questions, and then it's gonna be perfect. Okay, recording a variables into STATA. Let us first record this gender of the household head. How we can record it. Look, when you record a questionnaire in the form of variable into STATA, then you start by gen. Okay, you start by gen or generate. Okay, you can say gen or generate. Okay, then our question is gender of the household. Okay, the question that we want to record into the STATA in the form of variable is the gender of the household. Therefore, the respondent, it means that the respondent was asked to indicate his sex, which will be either male or female. Therefore, once we say the generate, then we have to shorten the name of the question, okay, into a single name, into a single name of few letters. Okay, therefore, let us say the gender of the respondent. Therefore, let us shorten it is the name of that question, and let us name it gender. Okay. Look, what you have to put in your mind is that whenever you write generate, the first letter G should always be small. Okay, STATA won't accept a capital letter when you are entering a command into the command window. The first letter should always be small. Okay, and it doesn't matter. Okay, gender doesn't matter. You can make it either small or capital. Okay, I can make here it is a capital letter. Okay, gender. Generate gender, and then equal sign. Okay, the variable. Okay, the name of the variable, and then equal sign, and then dot. Okay, dot. Then on your keyboard you can click on you can touch the enter button. Okay, you can touch the enter button. Look, now the generate gender, equal sign, and dot. Then look here in the variable window, the variable was created here. The variable was created, and in the review window, okay, the command was recorded. Okay, the command was recorded. Look, the command that we gave here in the command in the command window is recorded here, and the next is that we are not finished still. What we have to do is that we have to write the question. Okay, the full meaning of this variable. Okay, gender. What gender represents this? Therefore, to do so, what we have to do is that we have to label. Okay, we have to label the variable, and the label variable, and which variable? The variable we created, which is gender. Then we have to go to the variable window and double click on it, and it will come down to the it will be dragged down to the command window, and we have to open this quotation. Okay, this quotation, and then let us label it. Label means writing the full meaning of the variable, and the variable is the gender of the respondent participated in the study. Okay, the gender of the respondent participated in the study, and okay, we can shorten like this: gender of the respondent, and then we close this statement by the statement by quotation. Okay, and then we touch the enter button. Okay, we say okay. Okay, now it is labeled. this level. You can come here and see. Okay, you can in the variable window you can see here level. It is leveled as a gender of the respondent. And the next is because gender is a categorical variable, and within that category there are two responses. The respondent will give us either male or female answer. Okay, male or female answer. Therefore, we have to, in Stata, what we have to do is that we have to assign numbers. Okay, we have to assign numbers to the two categories, male and the female respondents. Therefore, this is to what we have to define. Okay, we have to define numbers for each response. Therefore, define. Okay, level define, and then once again we have to drag. Okay, we will double click on the gender variable, because we are defining a value for we are defining values, okay, numbers, representative numbers for responses for the gender variable. So we double click on it and it come down here. It drop down from the variable window to the command window. Then what we have to do is that let us write 1, okay, and then let us make 1 represent male for us, okay, male respondent is, and we write 1 and then open quotation, then we write male and then we close it by quotation, and then let us write 0, which represents female respondent is. Therefore 0 and then open quotation, and write female respondents, or close quotation, and then what we do is we touch the enter button or OK, and then values are defined. And to finish, we write to recognize, okay, to make the Stata recognize what we assigned, okay, the numbers we assigned to the responses, okay. Then we have to go to write another command. Look here, let me show you the difference here. In the data editor, okay, in the data editor, the variable gender is created. The variable gender is created, but later here, for example, if we write 1, okay, then it will appear like this. Then 0, it will appear like this. Then we write 1 again, and it appear like this. And we write 0, it appear like this. Look the difference now. And look here, level value, then we bring 2 times, okay, this variable into the command window, and then we click we touch the enter button. Okay, now level, okay, the values are labeled, because here in the third step we just defined, okay, we just defined the values for the variable. But in the fourth step, we have to label the value, okay, and we have to bring the variable twice, okay, into the command window. And look the difference. Look the difference now in the data editor. The data editor, look the difference here. Okay, now it become blue, and the response become in terms of letters, and it is blue. The reason why it become blue is that the Stata software has received, okay, a command that male is 1 is represented by 1 and female is represented by 0, and the reason why it, okay, another reason why it make it blue, then blue, is that because it knows that there's number, the numbers are labeled for this variable, okay, for this responses in the categorical variable gender. And this is how you can create a categorical variable. Okay, this is how you can create a categorical variable in Stata. Let us repeat another example. This is age of the household head. Age of the household head, let us create a variable, and as I've told you, gen, okay, or generate, you can say, then age equal sign dot, then enter. Okay. 4 missing values. It says 4 missing value because in the data editor, look in the data editor, we have entered the 4 response for 4 cases. That is why it says 4 missing. And look, and the age 4 cases are missing. Okay, we didn't enter the same response as we did here. That is why it says missing, and no problem. Okay, no problem. Then we said gen age equal sign and a dot. Then the next is leveling it. Okay, here because we generate the variable, then look here the name of in the variable window. Look here the name, and then we level the variable. Then level variable, and let us bring it. Let us double click on it, and then it come, and then we open quotation, and then the age category of the respondent, close quotation. Then we labeled. Okay, we labeled. Look in the level section, you can see age category of the respondent. This is a small name, the variable name of the question, and here the variable itself is defined. Okay, is labeled. Okay, labeled in a sense, the full name of the variable is written here. Then the next is let us define value. Okay, let us define value. Level. Okay, define value for this variable age, and then there are how many categories in the variable? 1, 2, 3, 4. Below 30 years, 31 up to 45, 46 up to 60, and above 60 years. Therefore, there are 4 categories. So we have to define a value for each of these categories. To do so, look here. Now we drag the variable age into the command window. So let us write 1. Okay, assuming that 1 will be one of the numbers representing the categories. 1, and then open quotation, and then below 30. Okay, below 30 years, and close quotation. Then write 2, and then open quotation, and then 31 up to 40, 31 up to 45, to 45, and close quotation, and then write 3 and open quotation, and said it is from 46 to 60 years. Okay, years, and then close the quotation. Here I miss it, writing years. Okay, and in the fourth order, let us write 4. Okay, my keyboard is refusing to write the number 4, so let me use my keyboard. Okay, then right, and it is above 60 years. Above 60 years. Therefore, now we defined values. Okay, we defined values for the category, the responses. Okay, those who the responses from those who are below 30 will be represented by 1. The responses from those respondents from the age 31 up to 45 years will be represented by 2, and 3, 4, like that. And then we touch the enter button on our keyboard. Then look, it's defined. To finish the fourth step, okay, look, we have 4 steps to create a variable in Stata. generate the variable, then label the variable, then define values, and then finally the define variable, the define value, okay, step extend this to the force, and then look here, label, okay, then value, then 2 times we bring age, the variable, okay, or any variable that we are well, then look. Now you in the data editor, you can see now we can, for example, when we write 1, then it will be below 30. Okay, look, let us write 4, and then for my keyboard is refusing, so let me use this, and then 4, look, greater than 69. Oh, I'm mistaken, and said, no problem, because it is an example. 60, I meant it to be 60, but I mistakenly write 69, and no problem, because 0 and 9 are nearby, are neighbors. Then I mistakenly hit the 9 pattern, okay, the number 9 pattern, no problem. And it is greater than 60, and let us write 2, and it will be between 31 to 45 years. Okay, look here, and let me write 3, and then it will give me 46 up to 60. Okay, look. Therefore, now STATA has recognized the reason why it makes blue. Okay, the response is blue is that because it has already recognized it. There's later responses in terms of numbers. Okay, it knows that male was represented by 1. Okay, STATA want to accept string values, string numbers, or no, string letters. Okay, it cannot. When we write into STATA male, female, okay, in number in letters, and later on when we analyze, okay, when we are about to generate the result is, okay, for example, statistical model or statistical or descriptive statistics or any statistical information we want to generate from the STATA, then it won't generate the result. It won't consider string letters. Okay, it won't consider string data. Rather, what it recognizes is a numerical. The string responses should be turned into numerical responses. That, and once the string responses, string data is turned into numerical representations, into numerical values, then it makes it blue. Okay, it makes it blue. Then this is once again how to create a categorical variable. Okay, categorical variable in STATA. Now let us see how to create, how to create a continuous variable. Okay, continuous variable in STATA. In STATA, how to create a continuous variable. So which one is a continuous variable in our example? Look here, for example, family size. Okay, family size is not categorical because family size, its response will be either 2 family members, 3 family members, 4 family members, or 6 family members. Okay, it will be in terms of scale, in terms of natural number. Okay, scale variable. Okay, therefore, the step is, I have told you that we have to follow 4 steps in creating a categorical variable in STATA. We generate the variable, then we label the variable, and then we define values. Okay, and then the final state is to declare again the values of the variable by bringing 2 times the variable name. Now let me show you how to create a continuous variable in SPSS, in STATA, in STATA, relative to the categorical one. Okay, family size of the household, the members in the household. Then the same thing. Okay, gen, okay, or generate variable, which is family size. Okay, let me name it like this. You can name it by any name that you want, and then equal sign and the dot, then hit the enter button, and then 4 missing values are generated. And I told you how I wide size like that. Then the next step is that we have to label. Okay, the same way we did for the categorical variable. The next step in creating a continuous variable in Stata is by naming it. Okay, labeling it its name, and label variable. Okay, label variable. Which variable? Family size variable. And therefore we have to bring it down from the variable. From the variable window to the command window, or we can write simply. We can write without missing, okay, without missing or without writing in different way. We can just exactly write the variable here, okay, family size, okay, or we can double click on it and bring it down. Then label variable. Once we label the variable, once we write the variable name, then we have to open the quotation and then family size of the household, family size of the household, and close the quotation. Then click on or hit on the interpreter node. Okay, look, now we generate the variable named family size or family s, and then we labeled the variable. We wrote the full name of the variable into a Stata, which is the family size of the household. Then it stops here. For in the case of continuous variable, then it stops here, where we have no codes for continuous variable. Okay, continuous family size of the household. Respondents will reply 2 members, 3 members, 4 members, 8 members, 10 members, 12 members, 6 members, 7 members, and it is in terms of natural numbers. We have no coding of the numbers that the response that the respondent will give us. Therefore, it stops here. It just 2 steps. We generate the variable and then we label the variable. So in the data editor, you can see here, okay, family size. The variable is created. Therefore, we can make it to, for example, 2 family members, 4 family members, 6 family members, 7 family members. We can 8, 9, and like that. Okay, we just record the numbers, and these numbers have a numerical meaning. Okay. A family member with a household with 2 family with 2 members, in composition less than a household that has 4 family members. Therefore, the numbers here have a numerical meaning, a natural numerical interpretation, and therefore this is how we create a continuous variable. And you can also try another continuous variables. For example, the income. Okay, let me quickly generate another variable, gen. Okay, then income. Okay, equal sign dot enter, and here now it is 6 missing values because we entered here 6 responses, okay, into 6 cases, for 6 respondents. That is why it is here indicating that 6 are empty, because we are not we are not initiated this cases. These are empty because we didn't record any response into them. But once you record, for example, here 3, then this will be active. Okay, this will be active, and if you continue to record into the next case, then it will activate the inactive cases in other under other variables. Look, let us go back to our example, and we generated the income, okay, income variable. Then because income is a continuous variable, it is measured in terms of estimated annual income of the household by assigning a monetary value to the output it generated from agriculture or from farms or from non-farm. Then the next step is that we generated the variable income, okay, as you see in the variable window. we generated, but we didn't label. Therefore, let us label it. Label variable. Then let us bring it back into the command window and open quotation, and then we say income, estimated annual income, estimated annual income of the household. Okay, we close quotation, then hit the enter button on your keyboard. Then look, now it's named. Okay, the variable is created and then it is labeled, then no more. Okay, because it is a continuous variable, it stops here. Okay, because the steps stop here. Okay, there in the data editor window, then you can look here. Okay, the variable created, and then about 7 cases are active because we entered 7 cases here. Okay, therefore this is how we can create both continuous and categorical variables in Stata. And thank you very much for you watching this video. And if you are interested to learn more from this channel, you can hit the subscribe button and become a member of the channel, and we will try to learn together on the topic that we need to know about. Thank you very much once again.